I'm going to speak to y'all about predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is an industry that has barely scratched the surface and has the potential to be applied to many different tasks. I'm Sam Pass and I'm your speaker. Predictive analytics has the potential to be one of the most deepest and fulfilling industries that are available at this point. My main points I'm going to present to y'all today are predictive analytics and what it encompasses, how it can be applied to many different professions, and the feasibility and the likelihood that you're actually going to achieve this career path. So number one, what predictive analytics is and exactly what it encompasses. So the basic definition is using math and equations to predict outcomes and solve problems. It can be applied to sports, fantasy sports, card games, and many different industries. This quote by Mary Ann of Engineer's Journal, she says, in case of the collection of numbers, stats, i.e. data, are now ubiquitously, inexpensively, and quickly collected in every walk of life, in health, in business, and in sports. So this further proves my point that it can be applied to pretty much every industry and is a crucial aspect of society at this point in time. My second main point is that how it can be applied to professions. I would personally use it as for sports betting and fantasy sports because that is my passion. I have loved sports ever since the day that I was 6 years old, and I wanted to do something with it for the rest of my life. Fantasy sports and sports betting is quickly becoming one of the most popular industries in the world. Just recently, it was made legal by the federal government in all 50 states in America. So the opportunity to make money is definitely there. According to Brian Goff of Forbes magazine, fantasy football is currently a $70 billion industry, yes, billion with a B. Predictive analytics can be used to judge players, teams, and games on a day-by-day or season-by-season basis. Fantasy football's prize pool this year is going to be up to $5 million in one contest, and the average prize pool is growing each year. My third main point is the feasibility of this career path. The profession could, on paper, sounds easy, but it's really not. You have to be a certain type of person who likes to work hard and has a good attitude and has a positive outlook, even though the downs can get extremely bad. The profession takes a certain type of person, as I said, and you have to always put your nose down and keep working. So in conclusion, predictive analytics has the potential to be one of the best and most popular industries and very rewarding. Predictive analytics is basically just using math and equations to predict the future or solve problems. It can be applied to many different professions, some of the most important professions that are in our society, but also some niche professions like fantasy sports or card games. Also, the feasibility is not high, like you're not going to succeed in this profession too much, but if you're the right type of person, have the right attitude, it could be very rewarding for you. That's it for my speech. Are there any questions? Yes.
What kind of classes would you need to take in college for something like this?
So my most recommended class definitely have to be statistics, but I also think computer programming could be very beneficiary.
Question.
Yes.
You mentioned that this might be a passion of yours and you could use predictive analytics to fulfill this passion. If that necessarily didn't turn out to be a career, what careers could you apply predictive analytics to?
So that's a very good question, and you can apply predictive analytics to pretty much any career at this point in society, including health, engineering, but I would like to see it applied in sports and like the front offices of any team or any organization. Is that it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you.